Welcome again, friends of the internet. Thank you because of joining us. Please subscribe to this channel, like it, and also remember to share. With me, I have my sister, a dear sister to me. Her name is Diana Washira. And we are talking about intermarriage in Christianity, or intermarriage in Christianity, and all intermarriage, and what, my sister? Whatever. So, and there are so many things that we have discussed. And now, because we are talking about cultural differences in Christianity, remember that, yeah? We want to talk about some of the communities and how they normally do their things. Like where she is married, there are some cultural practices which are still there. They are not offensive, but they may be offensive, or they may be offensive, to other communities. Let us talk about naming of the kids. How do you feel? Kikuyus and Luyas, they normally name their kids differently. What have you seen different in your marriage?
Maybe because of naming.
Yes.
Specifically.
Yes.
I found the difference whereby the naming of children in Kikuyu is different.
Totally different.
Totally different
from the way you normally do.
Yes.
Now, how do you name your children?
We name our children
depending with what? Depending with when they are born, or
it depends. You can choose maybe a close relative who you know, and that person should not have been when you're always is
they should not be barren.
Yeah, they should not be barren.
Yes.
Because the thought of being barren, the spirit is usually said to it will extend to the children.
Yes.
So basically, that person should not be also his mind should be sane. And someone of a reputable character. Let me just say that.
Those are the only people that you normally name.
Yes. And you can decide to name after your parents. If you decide not to, it is still okay. But you find on this other side.
Yes, now talk about this other side.
On this other side, it is a different thing. You have to name first if you give birth to a son, the first son is named after the father of your husband. The daughter who comes, or if it's the second daughter, you name after the mother of your husband. Now the others, if they come many more, now
maybe choose that is when you can choose to name from the other community.
Yes, if you wish. If you don't wish, it is still okay. You can name as per your husband's side.
Now, because I know, every time we do things, because in terms of food and the way you normally talk, you spoke about, striking a balance. Why didn't you decide, because I know you have only 2 kids, why didn't you decide that I want to have a kid, name that one kid after one of the parents from my husband's side, and the other one from my side? Why didn't you strike that balance?
Just for the one reason of he's the head of the family.
Yes.
And being the head of the family, I have to respect the authority that is above me.
It is about respect.
And because also where I've gotten married to is a family that is of good reputation.
Yes. God-fearing
and
family.
God-fearing, I had to also respect that fact. Then maybe if I get twins, the other side, maybe we shall mix the names.
Okay.
Both sides.
Okay. Now that's beautiful. Now, we were talking about the identity of the kids. And I have a friend who is a pastor, a pastor that I respect so much. And that pastor, when I was growing up, you know what he used to tell us? The children, he used to call them cucumber. And I didn't know exactly why he was calling them cucumbers. But the reason is, he's married to a Kikuyu, but he himself is a Kamba. So alikuwa ana strike your balance. Na anasema now, watoto sijui watakuwa ni wa Kikuyu ama ni wa Kamba. So he decided, mine, they are cucumbers. Sijui wangu utawaita ni. Because we are talking about the identity. And whatever we are talking in the fear of the Lord. Amen. Haya.
Mine are kilu.
They are kilu. That's nice. I think that is new to me. So they are kilus.
They are kilus.
That is so good. Now, what language are you teaching them? I know there are some communities, yeah? In Kenya, they normally say that our kids, they have to learn their mother tongue. And now I don't know whether here we call it mother tongue ama tuite nini tongue. Now, which language are you teaching them? Are you teaching them Luya? Are you teaching them Kikuyu? What language are you teaching them? Apart from the national languages that we talk, that is Kiswahili and English.
To be honest,
yes.
To be honest, the only thing they know is Kiswahili and English, but mostly English. Basically for the purpose that my husband and I always speak English, one, and because now they are going to school and they have to interact with the other children. They choose the language they will talk in, but once in a while wakinikasirisha, the Kiluya in me always
the Kiluya in you
always arises. Yeah. And also their father, I don't know, once in a while it comes. I hardly hear it with him when he talks to the children, but maybe once in a while it will come out, the Kikuyu part. But we have no problem if they come to know Kikuyu or Kiluya. We are free.
Nasikia, my viewer, you should be free. Tafadhali, that other language, although it might be important to you, but let the kids choose for themselves. Is it so?
Yes.
So let us not divide our kids, along ethnic lines, especially if we are Christians. Let them, when they come of age, let them decide which side they would like to be. Because I have seen this. The reason why I asked this, because I have seen it. Parents wanajaribu kupull their kids. No, you are not from this community. You are supposed, na wewe vile unaongea they get into your nerves, the Kiluya in you rises, kitu kama hiyo, yeah? And we normally confuse our kids. Yeah. They do not know where they are, Yes. They don't know whether they are from this community, they are from this community. It is not important. Yes. So long as we raise them in the fear of the Lord, so long as they know the national language, other languages, let them decide for themselves. Ama utasema namna gani?
Ni kweli, let them decide.
Now, Diana, maybe as we conclude, there are these ladies and there are these gentlemen who are still trapped into that cocoon of, tribalism. They do not want intermarry. They do not want to intermarry. A lady comes, a gentleman comes from a different community that you come from, and they ask a hand in marriage. And simply because they don't speak your language, and simply because it is against your culture, and I am saying in quotes, against your community, then you don't go for it. And we have seen ladies waste their years still waiting for somebody from their community, or even gentlemen waiting for people or from ladies from their community. Now, do you have a word for this kind of people?
Yes, I do. For such people, I would encourage them to...
Able talk to them directly.
Dear viewer, if you are one of them, please bear in mind that that other community, those are still people, one. Two, For as long as this person is a God-fearing person, you've seen them contributing so much in their church, that is a person to go for. It does not matter their religion, the community they come from, the language they speak. For as long as this is a God-fearing person and he or she knows their stand in life and wants to pursue more, and you know the character of this person, then don't look at that person and just assume that person because maybe, for example, for the lady, you have been approached by you. Let's say you are Kamba, and a Luo man comes and approaches you. You have to look at that person critically, in the sense that if you wanted a God-fearing man, then does that quality in him, is it there? How good is he in matters of Christ? Does he know even the Lord? If he does not know the Lord, and there's no need to pursue, because darkness and light cannot mingle. And because they cannot mingle, there's no way you can say, I will pray for him, because some characters are hard to change. Some characters are inborn, and because they are inborn, the background he has come from, maybe some of those characters are attributed from the background that is from, and you'll find some of those things are challenges, and they are challenges that cannot be mended even in marriage. So just look at a few qualities of being a God-fearing person. That should be the first one. Leave the height, leave the looks. Beauty, the beauty of flowers fades so quickly, because every day we are growing, and as we grow, we are a day older. How you were yesterday is not how you are today. This man might be poor today, tomorrow he's rich. Tomorrow you are the one maybe uplifting the family, and through that he's going to be honored, and you are going to do so many things together to uplift that family. So don't look down on the other person because of the community they are coming from, the poverty that is surrounding him. Those are things that can be changed, but what cannot be changed is some drunkenness. Not unless that person has decided to change himself, yes. Not you to decide for him. But bear in mind, you can never change a person. The things that you do as a woman or as a husband are the things that will change your spouse. Whether if it is good, that person will automatically change. But if you're always a stubborn and that one, if you're too stubborn, there's nothing that you can change in another person. But always bear in mind to have someone who is God-fearing. That is the only key that will succeed, because God first, everything else succeeds. Yes,
God first, everything else succeeds. You have heard for yourself. So if you are somebody who was being held back by your community, their belief, their culture, now you can break yourself free. It is time that you broke yourself free.
Yes.
Don't stop wasting time. Stop wasting. So long as God has ordained that man to be your husband, so long as God has ordained that lady to be your wife,
yes.
It doesn't matter the community they come from. So long as you believe the same, you have the same belief, you come from the same religion.
Yes.
Go for it, my friends. Go for it. So God bless you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Mrs. Washira. Thank you because of your time.
You're welcome.
God bless you so much.
God bless
I want
you
to
too.
believe that we have educated someone.
Yes.
So we will continue having similar programs, different topics, and I know that these will be fun. Again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, subscribe, like, and also share, and God is going to bless you. Thank you so much for watching. Keep it real.